This rune can be used as a mantra, and the mantra is as follows. Algiz, or Algiz. Repeat the mantra 9 times, or a multiple of 15, or a multiple of 9 times. This rune can be used for protection, consecration, or banishing of negative energies. To use it for protection, just visualize a gold light inside and around you. Now see the rune as gold in your light body. You can also visualize it connecting your chakras from your base chakra to the crown chakra, straight through the center brain 6th chakra, and forking at the throat chakra to connect to the temple chakras. Using the runes in this way builds a circuit between the chakra channels. The chakra channels align in a way that correspond with the runic energies, and we are able to use that as a way to constantly generate the quality of that rune, like protection, destruction, freedom, healing, confidence, whatever you can, learn. Okay, if you learn it, you can do it. The thing to look out for when doing these kind of configurations is your blocked chakras, because this is going to increase circulation to those specific chakras, and if the chakra is blocked, it could burn because the chakra is making the water current go around it because it's not open enough. And that's why you can feel like some tingling sensations that are very uncomfortable going around your body. And it's like in one specific area, and then it expands like a wave because that's the electrical current meeting resistance. All of the runes can line up with chakras, one way or another. The runes were originally meant to be used as soul engravings, like a spiritual tattoo. Now vibrate the mantra a multiple of 9 or 15 times, and affirm something protective, like I am always protected in every way, now and forever, in a positive way for me. Some things that you can expect are seeing more people in your dreams that seem like they're helping you, or hearing, guidance, because if you're already clairaudient, or if you're already clairvoyant, you might sense more entities helping you. And these people can be ascended beings or other entities that are willing to help. And you using this energy calls them in. You can even use this energy to build a safe space for your ancestors to communicate with you. Whenever I do this, I see more of them just come and go. You can even anchor this energy into a physical object or but just like a space that you imagine in your head. So it's like not in your head, but it's in the astral. And you are manipulating the astral as if it's material that you can manipulate, because it is, but it's on a higher frequency. And then that anchors the Algiz energy, and you can program it to be an offering to your ancestors or your spirit guides as just like you want to give payment, but it's not really like payment. It's more like your like gratitude, or you are giving something that protects them, because protection is something that needs to be built, So when we're giving people this kind of energy that we are generating ourselves, it can be appreciated. In the afterlife, which is your astral life, without your physical body, you are in a place where you are protected by higher entities, and they basically can bring you out to the other place as in a different area in the galaxy or a different galaxy. And they can help you manage your reincarnation cycle by talking to you about your life and your next life. And it's not like you're stuck in a reincarnation cycle, because it takes work to get out of the reincarnation cycle. But most of us forget that it does take work, so we don't do it. We just expect that life is the way it is, and we live that way because everyone else lives that way. What I mean by reincarnation cycle is a 100-year cycle, where your average lifetime is just 50 to 100 years, when your average lifetime can be 1,000 to more than that. But at that point, you would have a lot of understanding of how the universe works, and you would maybe have access to incarnating yourself right away with your unlocked abilities, because it's all just a primordial science at that point. Consider documenting your affirmations, formulas, and timings so you know what worked. This is important because energy works in cycles. It is like we are catching a cycle in order to cycle it within ourselves. When we work with the sun, and the sun is rising, the rising energy of the sun is different than the waning energy of the sun when the sun is setting. So breathing in the rising sun is going to breathe in that energy into your body, your spiritual body, and it's going to cycle it through your spiritual body. So you keep that rising energy, and you can use it to build something up. While if you were to breathe in the waning energy, you would use it to break something down. Different events have different energy. When we catch it, we link ourselves to it, and we continue to cycle it within our soul. Even though the event has passed, the energy still stays with us, because it's like a stream, it's like a river, and we are constantly cycling water from that event, like the energy, while it kind of gets its own energy from the universe. And this is a method to get the energy that you want instead of building it yourself, because the event already built it. This kind of magical alchemy is best done when you are constantly pumping the energy into yourself for 90 days straight. If you miss a day, you usually have to pump the energy into yourself double the amount that you would the next day. So if you were breathing in 15 breaths from the sun every day, and you missed a day, you would breathe in 30 breaths of solar energy from the sun the next day. It doesn't have to be 90 days. Depending on the working that you're doing, it can be a lot less. But 90 days is really good for permanence. That's when you completely establish the energy within your soul cycles. This is your solar ecosystem.